Oh my goodness. I look like the man in the yellow hat. Oh my god. This is. I don't know what I was thinking back then. That's crazy. You know what? I'm just gonna wear this for the rest of this video. Why not? Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Panda Bear 3005 for Myles here. And, yeah, I've told a middle school story and an elementary school story. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna tell a high school story. And this isn't me getting in trouble. This is just, as you can see from this bucket hat. There was a time in my sophomore year of high school where I wanted to, I guess, reinvent myself, if that makes any sense. So I wanted to stand out in my own way. And back in high school, I didn't know this, but a lot of high schools you're not allowed to wear hats and stuff. So with our high school we could, which was, I'm really glad we did, but I'm also kind of upset that we did because this would have never happened. I remember there was a time where I wore, also, yeah, I'm playing box, so yeah, that's something. I remember there was a time where I was like, you know what, I want to do something different, you know, from everybody else in the school. So I'm gonna wear bucket hats. Nobody was wearing bucket hats. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do my own thing. I start wearing, you know, this. This was the thing for me. And I had like 4 or 5 different bucket hats. I'd wear every, like Monday through Friday, I wore a different one. It was, oh, this is reversible too. But you know, I don't want to reverse it. Every time I think of these bucket hats, I just cringe really bad because I thought I was the shit. I just thought I was it for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know who was in my ear. Nobody was in my ear. Nobody could tell me nothing. I remember this fit exactly, but I used to wear Adidas pants, like an extra large shirt or something like that. Something that like kind of hung, and then I would wear a you know, a bucket hat. And I wore Roshi's. I don't know if y'all know what. Yeah, it's not that far. It's not that long ago, but people still wear Roshi's, I think. But yeah, I used to wear Roshi's a lot, and I had a black pair that I used to wear all the time, and I kept it clean, like, cause you know that was my pair of shoes, and oh my god, it feels so weird talking about this because I don't know why my friend never told me, like, hey bro, that shit is not it. But he was probably trying to, you know, let me do my own thing. But now we look back on it and we're like, bro, what were you thinking? You know why I'm wearing it now? I'm wearing it for the video. After this, it's going back into the vault of never wearing anything. I don't know. They were cool for me anyway, but back then I used to have a bean head. I didn't have any hair. I didn't have any hair growing, so like it sunk down. Now it just looks like I look like a fucking detective. I didn't even have this like in my room or anything like that. I saw this on the washing machine. I just saw it on top of the washing machine. I was like, wow. I remember this. This is something, I guess. It wasn't my favorite thing to remember, but it was. But if I went back in time, I probably would do the same thing again because I just thought it was cool. Thought it was, you know, nobody else was doing it, so why not? Nobody else wore a bucket hat. I didn't realize that, you know, people would look and be like, you know, what the fuck is he wearing? I didn't find that out until after like my senior year. And it made me cringe even harder. I was like, why'd I do that? You gotta do stuff that makes you happy. You can't come, you know. If it's something you want to do, then you gotta do it. Even if it, you know, you cringe really hard later in life. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Because I know that if I'd have, you know, chickened out or, you know, just been like, oh, I don't want to do it because I'm afraid of what other people will think, then, and I had that problem a lot in high school. Like I was afraid that, you know, I was afraid that I would be looked down on, or like, I was afraid of getting made fun of, but eventually I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do me. If you show confidence, then I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, at one point in time, like the first week that I wore it, or like the first couple of days, like it was cool. Like everybody was like, oh, that's a little, that's a little different. It's pretty cool. But the way I drug it out was, I wore it like it started near the end of the semester, so it was like after Christmas. I wore bucket hats and stuff like that for the rest of the semester, like up until like we were out in June. I wore that all the way up until then, and I don't. Why did I do that? How did I do that? I wonder where them other bucket hats are at, because them things were. I mean, they were cool designs and stuff like that. I always matched it with this and that. But why did I wear that? That just pisses me off. I'm glad that I wore it, but man, when I look back, you ever just look back on just stuff that you did, and at that point in time, you're like, man, this shit is cool. Like, this shit is clean. And then you realize that it wasn't. It was not what you pictured it in your head, anyway. That is what happened with me. After I went into my junior year, I never picked up. I retired the bucket hat. I don't think I ever picked it up or wore it again. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I don't know what I was thinking. I can't even look at the camera because I'm so like embarrassed. I don't even want to. Every time I look at the camera, I'm looking at this bucket hat, and I just look like. It looks even worse now because I have like hair, and it's just sticking up, and it's. How did I do that? But can't change the past. It happens. But if I do say so myself, as cringy as this is, that should kind of look clean a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. I'm never wearing this again. I'm actually taking it off now. I can't handle it. I can't do it. Hold up. Cut the camera, Myles. All right, put the camera back on. All right, this is skedaddle. You go through stuff in your life where you just experiment. You just you want to wear these type of clothes, then you wear these type of clothes. If you want to wear different shoes, like different stuff. Even like people that wear like Fila's now. Nobody was wearing no fucking Fila's back then. Them shits is ugly. I don't care what anybody says. Them shits is ugly, but people like them. Like, they want to reinvent themselves, so they do it. They probably had the same idea, the same mindset that I had whenever I started wearing bucket hats. Why are you wearing that? Like, that's just looks, it's just not it. I wonder if my friend Manny, I wonder if he remembers me wearing bucket hats. He'll probably watch this video and be like, oh, golly, like that shit is. You're a real one, Manny, because you definitely did not say anything until after the fact. You didn't say anything after the fact, but I think that would have crushed my confidence back then if you would have said something. Because, so you did the right thing. You 100% did the right thing. Sometimes you gotta let people, do them. It's a little high school story. It's nothing too serious. Just back when I was. Can I hit his hand? I hit his hand. So yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video because, I just hope you enjoyed the video. It was a little bit of a throwback. So if you enjoyed it, then you enjoyed it. Yeah, this is Panda Bear 3005. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.